Sagittariuses can be great planners once they learn to discipline their thinking and not overlook the finer details. Sagittariuses are multifaceted thinkers and look at each problem from many different angles. Sometimes Sagittariuses are more interested in the symptoms of a problem rather than solving the problem or the solution to the problem itself. The challenge of the problem is what gets the Sagittarius going rather than the solution. It's all about the challenge of the problem when it comes to Sagittarius. For instance, why does 1 plus 1 equals 2? Why does 1 plus 1 not equal 3? No, really, why does it equal 2? Why does it not equal 3? The Sag just spend many hours thinking about things such as this. They love deciphering codes, such as codes from ancient languages that are 5,000 years old and not in print anymore. No one used them. They like to understand why the cultures may have used these codes. Why was it coded? Why was it not out in the open? This is why they're naturally drawn at times to the spiritual, the mystical. They want to know why. They also ask themselves questions of like, where does the inner voice come from? Mysteries is what gets the Sagittarius's mind going. The reason why Sagittarius are always on the go, just like the Gemini is that they have 2 or maybe more self-personalities to please. After all, the symbol for the Sagittarius is half horse, half human, and as we know, horses like to gallop and roam, as do Sagittariuses. They do not like to feel fenced in. This is why most Sagittariuses find it hard to commit in relationships, even to commit to a degree. Even at university, they may change their primary subject a lot. Take them a long time in life to find out what the actual profession is because they have different aspects of their personality that they're well aware of, that they need to please in their relationship, in their careers, in their higher educational choices. This is why they love to travel, they like to expand, they like to figure out different aspects of their psyche. So yeah, basically Sagittariuses have inbuilt claustrophobia. This is why they're always distant, even in a group of people, because if they're not physically traveling, then 9 times out of 10 they're mentally or psychically traveling in the astral realm. So yeah, they are always aiming their archer's bow at the object of their choice, but frequently, when the goal isn't reached, the Sagittarius moves the goalpost, sometimes moving on to a new project before the old one is completed. So yeah, and this can frustrate the family and friends of people with, Sagittarius sun, or even, deep Jupiter and Sagittarius aspects as well. And the reason for this giving up or changing direction at the last minute is that they have a fear of completion and not having something new to explore before their current project ends. So this is why they like to start something before the project ends, because they don't like to be at their wits' end. They like to be channeling their energy into adventure and experience. The trick to managing your energy when you have a Sagittarius sun is to, learn a daily stillness practice. So this practice could be meditation, Tai Chi, listening to music, walking, anything that trains you and your mind to slow down and, to slow down your body, So also learn the art of patience, because training yourself to slow down will bring you great rewards in your life. It's vital in your depressed states that you try to keep your mind, body and soul active, because there's no action at all when you've got your sun in Sagittarius can cause you mental imbalance, and too much work can do this as well. So you must find a middle ground. Sometimes you may need to change your career, your location, or belief system to find your inner peace or regain your inner peace, more so than any of the 11 zodiac signs. Sometimes change can bring you newness, and this is why you're inclined to change so much. So you must find a way to chill and lower your restlessness, as when you are restless it affects every area of your life, including your relationships and mental health. More often than not, when you feel tired, Sagittarius, you are bored with whatever it is you're doing and you need a change of direction in your life. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about what it's oh my goodness, remixing or what. Now I'm going to talk about what it's like to be in love when you have your sun in Sagittarius. So yeah, in romantic relationships, intellectual stimulation is critical to the Sagittarius. You need your partner to be on the same wavelength of you. Physical physical attraction will take you so far, but for you it's all about the intellectual connection above anything else. So yeah, you also don't respond well to signs of jealousy or possessiveness, and you will leave an intimate relationship if it becomes too oppressive to your sense of adventure. The best jobs for you if you've got a Sagittarius sun is to be a teacher, lecturer, philosopher, lawyer, veterinary worker, horse trainer, maybe a jockey, an explorer, travel agent, a sports person, maybe a writer, publisher, or an antique dealer. Anything to do with also digging, root work, so maybe archaeology, something like that. As I mentioned in the introduction, Sagittarian energy needs to be managed positively, or it will lead to risky behaviour that causes trouble in all areas of your life. Thankfully, in your life experience, you are given plenty of opportunities by Jupiter to gain self-awareness through learning, from your mistakes, learning from other people's mistakes, reading up on the world, digging deep into anything that piques your interest, history, law, mystical studies, religion, anything that makes you feel that you are expanding your mind, go for it. You get a lot of thoughts to go towards higher learning from your psyche as well. Also, as I said, you got that Jupiter energy pushing you to broaden your mind, to remain open-minded, and to remain questioning throughout your life, your lifetime as well. To remain in top shape, you need to keep a good humour, be a free spirit, be careful when choosing a life partner. Don't procrastinate too much on choosing a life partner or making decisions in general in life. Try and find balance. Remember, it takes two or more to tango. Communicate with your special someone or someones, be truthful, but also learn tact in your communications. As I have learned, yes, honesty is the best policy. However, when it comes to human emotions, they can sometimes, if not always, be fragile. So it's best, yes, not to beat around the bush, but it's even better to deliver truth in a compassionate way. Sometimes right now is not the moment to tell the truth, especially if it will cause more harm and more distress. So yeah, no one's telling you to lie, Sagittarius, but what I am saying is a little bit more of keep in mind of timing and giving empathy when you are communicating your wishes to others will get you more rewards in life. Also, when you fall down, remember to always get back up, as when you don't get back up after each fall, you may fall deeper into self-neglect and doubt, which is not a good look in a Sagittarius. Always try and be more organised. Maybe keep a journal or two. It's better to plan than to stress. Actually make that your mantra. It's better to plan than to stress. Try to keep the preaching down. Remember, we all have to learn from our own mistakes. Yes, give advice, but do not hound or nag others. Take the leap into the unknown. Find your inspirations. Find your inspirations. Come to love the uncertainty of life. Find a way to love the uncertainty of life, as this is how you will keep your balance. Yes, it's good to know the facts, but you are alive to find your purpose and to learn to follow your own intuitions and trust your own heart. Your authentic self-expression is found by learning to trust and follow your inner voice. And stop procrastinating, because you like to take your time, see the scenery sometimes a bit too much. So slow down and make a decision and get some rest once in a while. Also, pay attention to your surroundings, as you can be accident prone, especially around your fire and hip areas. Try to be less self-righteous with others. Remember what it's like to be young. Better still, remember what it was like before you learned from your own life lessons and learned to develop your own moral code. So remember, Sagittarius sons, life is about give and take. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. I'm going to be doing Sagittarius through the houses, uploading those videos in a couple of days. Also, Jupiter and Jupiter through the houses and the zodiac sign will be uploaded by the end of this month, the 21st of December. So yeah, subscribe so you can